Transmission.
Welcome, comrade commanders, in this year's Unified Red Alert anniversary event and for the part 2 of the interview. Also, this is the last day of the event as we kick off with Lieutenant Eva. And now, you already guess who's next. By the way, I'm your host, Geno. Before we start, thank you for the Command & Conquer community for hosting this video, and to other communities in different locales. Click the like and subscribe button for you to not miss any content in their channel or page. Our special guest for today has also starred in many films and TV series such as Grimm and Scorpion, as well as in other games such as Wolfenstein, The New Order, and Girls. By the way, she's also a professional Polish interpreter. So as we welcome her, comrades, commanders, entering the red corner, the fearsome and timeless Soviet communications officer, Lieutenant Zofia.
Hello everyone, I am Aleksandra Kaniak and I play Lieutenant Zofia in Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 and its expansion game, Yuri's Revenge.
Thank you for accepting our invite for today's event. The fans are happy to have you here.
Well, thank you for having me.
How are you today? We have a million of conscripts here watching in different locations and different locales right now.
Millions! That's fantastic! Well, I'm honored.
Okay, Lieutenant, let's get started. You do the honors.
Comrade General, Battle Control, online.
First question. When did you start your acting career in Westwood Studios? How did you find your way into the games industry?
Well, Red Alert was in fact my very first game, and it started sometime, I can't quite recall, but I believe it was the late mid-90s. I auditioned for that game a year before I actually got cast because I was initially supposed to be in the first Red Alert. That did not happen, and then they cast me in the second one and Yuri's Revenge.
And how was the experience of acting for Westwood Studios?
Oh, it was fantastic. They were great to work with. We had fun.
So, in acting within scenes for Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge, you have to tell the instruction or story for the commander who is not present in the set as the part of plot in the games for it to proceed. So, how hard was it?
Well, I didn't find it all that difficult. I mean, you have to make it personal. You have to imagine that there is a person sitting in front of you while, in fact, you talking to the camera.
Did you get a chance meeting with the other actors and actresses in some cases within the set?
Unfortunately, no. I wish I could. Each one of us recorded separately. Whom I would really like to meet is Yuri. So, Udo, if you are watching, call me.
When filming for the game, how long or days did it take? Do you have one take or many?
It took 2 days. I know, it seems like not a lot. So the first day was me in front of the camera. So every time you see my visual, that was done in 1 day. And then the second day was recording in a voice studio and all that comments. And yes, there are many takes, absolutely.
Interesting question. How was the suit you are wearing during the set, resembling like an agent, and a lot of fans see it as a very iconic suit. Many are already cosplaying it as Lieutenant Zofia, as that in conventions.
Yes, that suit was definitely very important for that character. It was a beautiful looking suit. It was custom made for me. Unfortunately, it wasn't very practical and it wasn't very comfortable. And after the hot light on the set, I would get very hot. So in between takes, I would just unzip my suit, open it up, stand in front of the big fan myself off, just like, you're fanning a computer off, zip it up and go back on stage.
Can you describe Lieutenant Zofia and the relationship with the commander? Reading between the lines in some of the cutscenes, there is this oomph feeling that lingers.
Yes, the way it was written, I think it was written in a suggestive manner. So the way I chose to play it was like that. I wanted to create a very sort of close and intimate relationship with the player because my goal is for you to win.
A lot of fans wants to ask this. Are you Russian?
Oh. No, I am not in fact Russian. I am Polish.
Still on the voice topic, how tedious was the voice acting voiceovers? You almost recorded 200 lines at least from the announcing, briefing, and warning the commander. Are those one-shot recordings or did you have any retakes?
Well, you do have a lot of retakes, and yes, it was very, very tedious, especially day number 2, when you have to stand in this little booth in a studio and they can hear you, but you cannot hear them. And they just give you comments and you keep on recording, and it starts from quiet comments and it goes at the end of the day to the screaming comments, and by the end of the day I had no voice, the next day I had no voice and everything hurts. So yeah, it was tedious.
It takes a lot of training and your voice is so fluent. Did you also attend voice acting school with that before?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Can you sample us with voice acting? Here's a sample line. Scorch earth with a feeling of satisfied, somewhat glorious and appealing.
Scorched earth. Scorched earth.
Aside from the native Polish and English language, do you also speak other languages?
I speak some Russian, I speak some Italian, I can speak a lot of different languages. I'm actually very, very good with languages. I'm a linguist as well.
As a voiceover narration performer, do you also have sound equipment when you perform those?
No, not really. I mean, the quality has to be really good, so we record everything in a studio.
Can you also sing? Sample us a song? Yes? No? Maybe?
Well, how is Союз nieruszymy Republik Swobodnych schwaciła na wieki Wielka Ruś? How was that?
So, Lieutenant Zofia, your voice is very iconic to everyone in the world who played Red Alert 2, and now we also use it in our transmission videos. When someone played a piece of MP3 with the lines with establishing battlefield or battle control terminate or new construction options, they're like having an eargasm, like, hey, I know that, that's Red Alert 2. How do you feel about that?
Dear God. I like it. It makes me feel powerful.
Have you tried playing the game and get instructed by yourself in the campaign?
No, I cannot get instructed by myself. Matter of fact, I don't like instructions at all. I like to give instructions. I like to be in control.
So, if there will be a future Red Alert game, would you like to be in there as well?
Oh, gosh, yeah, I would love that.
After Command and Conquer Red Alert 2 to this date, what's next for Aleksandra Kaniak, and anything that you are pursuing lately on your career or in life?
Yes, there were a couple of projects I have done this year. Unfortunately, I cannot talk about it yet until these projects get released, so I would recommend following me on Instagram when I post projects that are coming out.
Okay then, before we end this, we will do a fast talk. A quick rundown of questions, just a one-liner answers, nothing more. You can explain it if you want.
Okay.
Okay then. Commander or Comrade General?
Comrade General.
Allied Forces or Soviet Union?
Soviet Union.
Favorite color?
Green.
Favorite food?
I like it all.
Favorite pastime?
Traveling.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Motto in life?
The best is yet to come.
Your guiltiest pleasure?
Chocolate.
What's your hidden talent?
I can tell you that.
When are you most beautiful?
Right now.
What annoys you?
Stupidity.
Favorite expression?
Laughter.
Food or sleep?
Food.
Hugs or kisses?
Both.
Biggest fear?
Failure.
Cutest part of your face?
You tell me?
Bravest thing you've done?
Moving to the US with $100 in my pocket?
Greatest achievement?
Lieutenant Zofia.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Impossible.
That's very inspiring. Okay, this is it. Comrades, on behalf of the CNC committee, thank you very much, Aleksandra Kaniak. And it's been a pleasure for getting us in today's event.
Well, thank you very much for having me here. It was a pleasure.
Would you like to be back in future Command and Conquer fan community guestings?
Absolutely. Anytime.
If you have a latest project, show or gig you have to share, you can plug it here. Also, your official social media handlers?
Like I said, the best thing to follow me would be Instagram, and it's Aleksandra Kaniak, my name.
Okay then, this is it, comrades. The Red Seat with Lieutenant Zofia signing off. What a blast this month. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting the event. From day one to all, from all of us in the Command and Conquer community, the community leaders, mod teams, content creators, and all fans of the game. And I'm your host, Geno. It's great to be here, with the community still strong since the first CNC. So before we sign off in this year's Unified Red Alert anniversary event, thank you again, Alexandra, and I would like you to do the honors, Lieutenant.
Thank you so much, comrades. Until next time. Battle control terminated.